Welcome back, everybody. The Lumen Theater is back to tell us about their upcoming production, Slow Burn. So let's welcome David and Brian. Hey.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Nice shirt. My wife will recognize that one. So tell us about Slow Burn.
Slow Burn is a night of Edward Albee one acts, The American Dream and The Zoo Story. You get a range, pretty much everything you want to see in theater. Comedy, dark comedy, adult comedy, foolish comedy, and then all the gamuts of tragedy and everything in between in the human experience. It's going to be a pretty cool night.
That is cool. You totally ruined my next question was what can the audience expect?
Some of that and some stuff we can't tell you. But it's going to be
it's a good tease.
The beauty is, the first show, The American Dream, which David is directing, is a dark comedy. Takes about an hour, and I think people are going to feel like, oh, that was something. And I'm thinking about some things now. Get an intermission, get a beverage, come back, see The Zoo Story, which David and I are starring in, and have a totally different experience.
Yeah.
So
a bit darker, a little more serious. So Albee was very famous. He had a lot of range. He's probably most famous for Zoo Story, which is the second piece we're doing, but also Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. I mean, many people know that play.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
And they're very familiar with his. People behaving badly. So that's kind of what Zoo Story is about a little bit.
Okay, so where and when will Slow Burn take place?
We have a press media night, July 11th, open to the public on July 12th, runs all the way through July 27th at historic San Marco Church.
Oh, nice, very cool. Okay, so let's talk about some personal stuff. So talk to me about being a director, right? I have often romanticized about directing, and then I don't know, I just never do.
So Brian and I worked together in Nashville for many years. We both had theater companies, but we collaborated an awful lot.
Oh, very good.
So we were both artistic directors, but also directors of individual shows. Coming from an acting side, which I do, I try to be very actor friendly, but it's a different hat, because
it's
you're
totally different.
Right, you're trying to make sure that everybody's contributions are valued for one thing, but you're also in charge of making sure that the overall experience is satisfying to the audience.
Absolutely.
So, and that's fun for me. I mean, you get a little control freaky sometimes, but it's okay.
I get a lot control freaky.
Well, hey, he's just a director. So let me ask you something. Do you guys do like the stereotypical move when the show actually opens, like you're not there, you're over at the nearest bar?
Well, normally yes, but since we are the actors in the second
you
show,
can't really
we can't
do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have, but I won't be. I'll be backstage. But sometimes it is difficult after you direct a show. I mean, I've done a little writing too, and when you write something, especially for the first time, and you really have no control.
Yeah, you don't want to be there.
It can be rough sitting there in the audience. So I sit way in the back just in case I feel like I need to slip out.
So let's talk about the actor side of it, right? So talk to me about the process and for especially for this show.
Yeah.
Well, the beauty of what Lumen Rep is trying to do, we're equity affiliated, and so David and I are both equity members, and we rehearse very quickly. I mean, you have a show up in 2 weeks, and you can't start at, okay, first day, let me read this play and begin to learn my lines. I mean, you come in with choices. We're already off book, and we start rehearsal today. Wow. So that's where you start.
Right.
And the process is now, where do we take this journey? How do we layer in the multiple layers, and how do we give ourselves breaks along the way, too?
I think it's interesting, too. A lot of people, the work is a little different, right, at that level, at the equity level, at the professional level. Because
Absolutely.
The work is figuring out what makes the scenes beat to beat, what the connection is, how to basically sort of how to conduct, or it's almost like doing a piece of music, right? That's where the work, the rehearsal comes in. It's not just figuring out where you stand and where you sit, and that's the difference sometimes. So, and luckily, Brian and I have known each other for a very long time. We've worked together before, so there's already a level of trust.
Nice chemistry there.
And basically, it's kind of play. You agree on what the rules are, and then you get in, and then you start trying some things.
That sounds like
and
so
you
much
allow
fun.
yourself to be told, Brian, that's not really working. Okay.
All right, so one more time, where can folks go?
Go to lumenrep.org for info, tickets, find out a lot about this kind of superstar that we have in town for this show, which is a pretty big deal for us.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here, guys. It's very nice to meet you. Good to see you again, sir. I really do appreciate it. All right, guys.